Manhattan's wealthy elite share a common secret. The female tycoon at the pinnacle of high society loves money as much as life itself, yet behind closed doors she craves novelty and thrills. She plays only one exclusive sport, one that must never be revealed to her husband. Everyone knows the truth. The husband who's been by her side for 12 years is her fatal weakness. If he disappears for even an hour, she goes completely insane. But this time, she truly couldn't hide it anymore. The young man this time was particularly defiant, taking advantage of her indulgence. He sent me a pregnancy test report. The name written on it was my wife, Lily Harrison. Immediately after came a barrage of provocative messages. I know you've already figured it out today. The father of the child in your wife's belly is me. Don't think your wife loves you as much as you believe. If she truly loved you, then what am I? Do you know how obsessed she is with me? Every year, on your wedding anniversary, after lulling you to sleep, she always comes to me and demands so much more. We go through several boxes each time. The next day her voice is completely hoarse. We've left our marks in her Maybach, in the CEO's office, even in your honeymoon suite. Has she ever been like that with you? Looking at those provocative messages, I took a deep breath, suppressing the nausea rising within me. I picked up my phone and made a call. Mr. Parker, you're absolutely certain you want to erase all personal information? After deletion, this person will cease to exist. No one will be able to find you. I was silent for several seconds, then nodded resolutely. I want no one to be able to find me anymore. The other end seemed slightly surprised, but quickly confirmed again. Yes, Mr. Parker. The process is expected to complete within half a month. Please wait patiently. After hanging up, I took out my phone to book a flight, a ticket, departing in half a month. 3 months ago, I discovered Lily Harrison had been with someone else for a long time. Days with me, nights with him. Her heart had been split in two. Just like that saying goes, those who love passionately first grow cold first, while those who love slowly can't stop. I laughed with bitter irony, then printed out the divorce papers I'd prepared long ago, signed my name stroke by stroke. I would do exactly as I'd said, disappear forever from her world. After signing, I placed the divorce papers in an exquisite gift box, wrapped it carefully. An hour later, Lily Harrison pushed open the door. Before changing her shoes, she hurried over, leaning into my arms, apologizing softly. I'm sorry, Ethan. I was late getting a gift today. I missed our wedding anniversary. Please don't be angry, okay? Lily Harrison pulled out a gift box from her bag to appease me, her white shirt collar slightly open, the top button undone. When she lowered her head, her exposed neck revealed countless hickeys, piercing deep into my eyes. I feared she had just left Nathan Reed's bed, yet Lily Harrison noticed nothing unusual about me, her eyes full of tenderness, as she personally put the watch on my wrist. Her slender fingers were beautiful. Ethan looks so handsome, Lily Harrison praised sincerely, her gaze filled with infatuation. But I felt no joy whatsoever. My eyes reddened. I picked up the box containing the divorce papers from the table. She immediately treasured it and wanted to open it right away. I stopped her. You can only open it in half a month. Why? She didn't understand. I slowly enunciated each word. Because this gift only has meaning when opened after half a month. Hearing this, Lily Harrison froze, but didn't ask further. She stood on tiptoe and kissed the corner of my mouth lightly. Whatever my husband says goes. I'll wait for that surprise. After speaking, like an obedient puppy, she tore off a sticky note, wrote a line and carefully stuck it on the gift box. Open after half a month. I silently watched her do all of this. Lily Harrison, I hope you'll truly be surprised when the time comes. Waking up the next morning, Lily Harrison kissed me good morning as usual. Good morning, Ethan. I missed our anniversary yesterday. Can I make it up to you today? Let's go to the amusement park. You've always wanted to go, haven't you? I had no interest and wanted to refuse, but Lily Harrison had already prepared everything we needed to bring at the amusement park. She practically took care of my every need. I had barely licked my lips when she brought water to my mouth. Roller coasters, water slides. Lily Harrison didn't care how dangerous the rides were. As long as I liked the thrill, she was ready to ride along. The beautiful couple, with their intimate affection, made countless people in the park turn to look. Soon someone recognized us. Look, isn't that CEO Harrison and her husband? Can't believe we're seeing them in person here. They're so sweet together. The girl from the young couple jumped excitedly on the spot, pulling her boyfriend over to us. Could we take a photo with you too? We really admire you both. We're your #1 couple fans. I looked at the girl's excited expression. Not wanting to disappoint her, I agreed. Lily Harrison didn't like taking photos, but still cooperated willingly, for me. A click ended the photo. The young couple couldn't stop talking excitedly. Your relationship is really wonderful. It makes people so envious. You must stay together, forever. Lily Harrison smiled and nodded, but never noticed that I, standing beside her, hadn't said a single word from beginning to end, because only I knew. We had no future left. During lunch break, she kept checking her phone several times. Noticing my gaze, she hurriedly blushed with guilt. Ethan, I'm sorry. I have some urgent work to handle. My love, go ahead and eat. I'll make it up to you later, okay? But the very next second, the phone screen showed a gift of a magnificent castle. She was lying, not handling work, but watching a live stream. I smirked with a sneer. Then, quietly opened Nathan Reed's livestream on my phone. Nathan Reed was an insignificant internet pretty boy. Yet not long ago, Lily Harrison had brought him into the company, even made him the company's brand ambassador. Everyone speculated that, with such excellent resources, there must be someone backing him. No one imagined that backer was Lily Harrison herself. At this moment, Nathan Reed was live streaming outside the amusement park entrance. He raised his phone, proudly boasting to his audience, "Everyone, look at this. This amusement park was a gift from my girlfriend. Just mention my name for a discount. Welcome everyone to come and play." Hearing this, my hand holding the phone suddenly turned ice cold, sweat breaking out. The park she brought me to was actually a gift she'd given to Nathan Reed. The comments were full of skepticism. "Stop bragging. You're just a small-time internet pretty boy. How could you have such powerful connections? Just fishing for views, aren't you? There's no proof whatsoever. I'm standing right at the park entrance. I could also claim this place is mine. Really desperate for fame. Do you know this park is worth hundreds of millions? What if I'm being wronged? Is my name on the ownership certificate?" As he spoke, he pulled out the documents. There in black and white was Nathan Reed's name clearly written. The live stream room exploded instantly. The screen flooded with comments. Everyone competed to show admiration. I was so narrow-minded. Today I've seen a real tycoon, gifting an entire amusement park. This level of spoiling is absolutely peak. Can rival CEO Harrison, who's famous for loving her husband like life itself. Why can't I meet a girlfriend like this? Everyone hurry and discuss. Let's see who loves more. Is it CEO Harrison loving her husband or Nathan Reed's girlfriend loving him? If you think it's the first, type 1. If you think it's the second, type 2. The screen below was filled with ones. After all, Lily Harrison is famous for pampering her husband, not just throwing money around. She even almost lost her life for him. Right at that moment, an account named Loving Reed suddenly appeared, gifting 10,000 yachts at once. The screen immediately filled with dazzling effects, making everyone's eyes widen. After the gift barrage ended, the viewer count in Nathan Reed's livestream jumped from tens of thousands to millions. Then text scrolled across the screen making a clear declaration. "Of course I love Nathan more." The livestream room exploded again. Everyone frantically spammed comments. "The real deal has spoken. Too dominating, too dominating." Nathan Reed smiled smugly. "See, I told you my girlfriend loves me." My hand holding the phone trembled slightly. Looking up again, I happened to catch Lily Harrison's lips curving upward. In her eyes burned passionate love. She was that person named Loving Reed. My heart felt like someone had squeezed it hard. The other person had already let go, while I was still drowning in unending pain. Waves of agony crashed over me. My right hand clutched my chest tightly. For a moment, I couldn't breathe. Finally, Lily Harrison noticed something was wrong. She rushed to me. "Ethan, what's wrong?" Her eyes filled with genuine worry, not pretense. As if, should anything happen to me, she'd be ready to die on the spot. But someone who loves me to that extent had hidden so much from me. I struggled to control my emotions. "It's nothing, just a bit short of breath." After Lily Harrison confirmed I was okay, she hurriedly took me home to rest. On the way back, she tried telling all sorts of stories to cheer me up, but no matter what tricks she pulled, I couldn't feel happy. I remained silent, my expression unreadable between sadness and anger. "Ethan, did I do something wrong?" she asked cautiously. "No," I finally spoke. "Just remembering a movie I watched today." Lily Harrison immediately exhaled in relief, smiling as she continued. "What movie was it?" Hearing this, I slowly turned to look directly into Lily Harrison's eyes. The female lead once loved the male lead deeply. But then she had a change of heart, and always hid it from the male lead. I silently watched her face, noting every small expression. I said calmly, "Lily Harrison, if one day you change your heart, I absolutely will not." Before I could finish, Lily Harrison immediately cut me off, as if unable to accept such a thing. "Ethan, the only person I'll ever love in this life is you. Even if every woman in the world betrayed, I never would. I can't lose you." But I only felt my heart ache sharply. Just as I was about to speak, Lily Harrison's phone suddenly rang. She hesitated for a moment, about to decline. I said coldly, "Answer it." Only then did Lily Harrison obediently take the call. I don't know what was said on the other end. Her expression shifted from initial calm, gradually turning to panic in her eyes. Her expression became unnatural. Then her lips moved. She hung up and looked at me. "Ethan, there's an urgent matter at the company. I need to go there right now. Let me call a car to take you home, okay?" I said nothing, just nodded and got out of the car. Watching Lily Harrison's Maybach drive away, I hailed a taxi but didn't go to the villa. Instead I spoke up, "Please follow that car ahead." The driver asked no questions, silently started the engine and followed behind, until that car stopped in front of a villa. Not far away, a young man in uniform came out to open the door. Seeing the woman step out, he smiled and threw his arm around her. That young man was Nathan Reed. That woman was Lily Harrison, having just embraced. The two couldn't resist kissing each other, their lips and tongues entangled for a long time, before Nathan Reed finally released the breathless Lily Harrison. Gently tugging her collar, he smiled brilliantly. "My master, I've prepared an even more surprising gift for you. Want to see it?" As he spoke, he lightly brushed her lips once. Lily Harrison leaned against him, her eyes filled with raw desire. A 30-minute journey. Took me only 15 minutes to catch up. "Darling, tell me, do you want to see it?" Nathan Reed chuckled softly. His slender finger hooked her, pulling her into the car. Shortly after both got in, the car began to rock gently. Then the movements grew increasingly intense. No one knew that I was sitting in a car nearby watching this scene. Clearly, I had no expectations left for her, but witnessing this with my own eyes, it turned out to be agonizing, like knives cutting through my heart, as if a sharp hook had suddenly pierced and gripped my heart. I clutched my chest tightly. The driver in front, seeing my state, sighed deeply. "Young man, don't be so sad, since you're already married. Try to endure a bit. Forgive once, pretend you saw nothing." My voice was hoarse but absolutely resolute. "No, I will never forgive Lily Harrison." Back at home, I gathered all the gifts Lily Harrison had ever given me, cleared them all out, including watches worth hundreds of millions. I made a phone call. "Is this the asset consignment service? I want to sell all of these. All proceeds will be donated to charity." In just 1 hour, I had sent away every single item. Then I began packing my own belongings. Halfway through packing, Lily Harrison suddenly returned. She burst in like a storm, not even carrying an umbrella. Her entire body cold and soaked from rain, but with no time to change. She ran straight to me with a worried expression, her voice trembling. "Ethan, why did you sell that watch? That's an extremely valuable watch. To sell it, the only way is through an auction house." So, Lily Harrison must have seen that watch appear there. I didn't answer immediately. Instead asked back, "Were you at the auction house?" Lily Harrison hesitated slightly, her gaze briefly evasive. After a moment, she answered, "Wanted to buy you some collectibles." Buy for me, or for Nathan Reed? Nathan Reed had prepared such a surprising gift for her. She naturally should have a gift in return. I had controlled my emotions, my voice calm. "I didn't sell it, I donated it." Hearing this, Lily Harrison desperately grabbed my hand. "Ethan, I know you're kind-hearted, but if you want to donate, you could use something else. Just not this one." After speaking, she pulled a box from her bag and placed it before me. Opening that black velvet box, there was that very watch. I bought it back. "This watch is proof of my love for you. You must never take it off." As she spoke, Lily Harrison personally put it on my wrist. I looked at the watch back on my wrist, laughed mockingly to myself. "Lily Harrison, oh Lily Harrison, how can your acting be this good? Just now, you hurriedly left another man, yet now you can speak words of love to me." That evening, as I was preparing to sleep, Lily Harrison's phone suddenly rang. She immediately silenced it. But seconds later, the phone rang again. This repeated several times. Lily Harrison frowned, afraid of disturbing me, had no choice but to answer. On the other end, a voice rang out, crystal clear in the quiet space. "Lily, come out and play. All us girls are here, just waiting for you." Lily Harrison refused without thinking. "I need to stay home and sleep with Ethan. Hanging up now, don't call again. Stop being such a perfect wife. It's been forever since you've hung out with the girls." "That's right. Got a husband and abandoned your sisters. You've gone too far." The other end was loud and lively. Lily Harrison covered the receiver. "Quiet down. I've told you, no one in this world is more important than my husband. I want to be with my husband." Though she said this, the other end still wouldn't let go. They kept switching people to persuade, determined to drag Lily Harrison out. When both sides were at a stalemate, I, who had been woken up, finally spoke. "Go out and play with them for a bit. Everyone hasn't seen each other for a long time." Lily Harrison's face was full of reluctance, but I spoke up once more. Finally she gave in. "Then let me bring you along. If you don't go, I won't go either." The other end immediately switched to persuading me. "Come with Lily. Going out to gather is good." "That's right, brother-in-law, come play with us. If you don't come, Lily won't come out either." Finally, I nodded. Only then did Lily Harrison agree to leave the house. As soon as the private room door opened, I saw each of the girlfriends embracing a dozen male models. Lily Harrison immediately frowned deeply, without hesitation turned to leave. The girlfriends immediately seemed to understand, hurriedly chased all the men away. "Go, go, go. Leave quickly." Once there were no more men in the room, the friends finally sighed in relief, throwing an arm around her. "Lily, after all these years, why haven't you changed? Besides your husband, no other men can get near you." Lily Harrison uncomfortably pushed that person away, even brushed off non-existent dust from herself. "I'm a married woman. What would you, someone unmarried, know?" The room immediately burst into teasing laughter, eyes turning toward me, though it was supposed to be a girls' gathering. From start to finish, Lily Harrison's eyes stayed only on me. She coldly rejected every invitation, only focused on peeling fruit for me. A clean, beautiful bowl of fruit was presented before me to curry favor. "Eat up." Everyone immediately teased. "Lily, you're truly the model of a perfect wife." While I remained silent throughout, after sitting for a while, I didn't want to continue this act with her. "It's late, I'll head back first." Lily Harrison also stood to follow. The girlfriends quickly stopped her. "Your husband's health isn't good. He should rest more. Us sisters haven't gathered in so long. You can't leave." "Right, let your husband go. Stay and have fun with us." I pulled my hand from Lily Harrison's tight grip, said gently, "The driver will take me home. You stay." With that, I turned and left. I walked very fast, so fast that Lily Harrison couldn't catch me even if she wanted to. The car had barely left the bar. I reached into my coat, accidentally discovered a phone that wasn't mine. Light purple case, it was Lily Harrison's. I frowned and told the driver to turn back. Just as we stopped at the bar entrance, I saw Nathan Reed getting out of a taxi. He kept checking the mirror, fixing his hair and clothes, walking straight toward the private room, without watching where he was going. I reflexively gripped the phone tightly in my hand, following closely behind Nathan Reed's footsteps. Sure enough, he stopped right at the private room where Lily Harrison was. As soon as he entered, Nathan Reed immediately embraced Lily Harrison. Lily Harrison smoothly wrapped her arms around his waist, standing on tiptoe to kiss the corner of his mouth. "Why did you come so quickly?" Nathan Reed pressed his forehead to hers. "I missed you." Came immediately after hanging up. Lily Harrison chuckled softly. "Then here's your reward." With that, she stood on tiptoe and planted a passionate kiss on his lips. Then the two kissed wildly without any restraint. Okay, stop showing off." The girlfriends didn't find it strange at all, instead laughed and teased them. I stood outside looking through the door crack, seeing everything, only feeling coldness penetrating to my bones. So everyone knew about her and Nathan Reed. Everyone was putting on an act in front of me. "Lily, now that Nathan's here too, then we can play something more exciting, right?" The girlfriends raised their eyebrows with mischievous smiles, even clapping, calling the men from earlier to return. Almost everyone had a man beside them. The rules were simple. Spin the bottle, whoever it points to must play truth or dare. After several rounds of spinning, finally, it was Lily Harrison's turn. Everyone shouted and cheered. The atmosphere began heating up. "Lily, when was the last time?" The questioner smiled with hidden meaning. Everyone understood what the question implied. Lily Harrison raised an eyebrow, calmly said, "Yesterday in the car." This statement immediately caused an uproar. "Damn, that's peak. Tell us how it felt." Nathan Reed had been blushing for a while, head lowered, lips slightly pursed in a smile. Word by word, the service was excellent, very intoxicating, ha ha ha. I told you, didn't I, Lily? We at this level all play our own games. As long as the men are good at hiding, Ethan won't discover. As she spoke, the girls took turns kissing their boyfriends beside them, letting them grope as they pleased. Upon hearing my name, the smile on Lily Harrison's face instantly froze. Her complexion darkened slightly, voice stern. Don't let Ethan know, otherwise you all know the consequences. We know, we won't let your husband find out. Those words entered my ears without missing a single one. The laughter and chatter inside continued endlessly, while I was completely cold to the point of paralysis, like a walking corpse stepping outside. The driver, seeing something strange about me, immediately approached, wanting to go inform Lily Harrison, but I immediately stopped him. No need to take me home. I want to walk alone, and don't tell Lily Harrison I came back. I sent the driver back on his own. While I walked alone, on the deserted street, suddenly the sky poured rain like a waterfall, yet I felt nothing at all. The cold raindrops only made me more clear-headed. I don't know how long I walked. Very long, very long. So sincere hearts could change in the blink of an eye. When I got home, I began running a high fever. That wouldn't break. Lily Harrison returned home drunk. Seeing me unconscious, my cheeks burning red, she immediately panicked, hurriedly supported me to the hospital. When I woke up in the hospital room, once again, I struggled to open my heavy eyes, finally managing to open them with difficulty. Seeing me awake, the nurse changing my medication was overjoyed. Mr. Parker, you're finally awake. You've had a fever for a day and night. CEO Harrison was worried to the point of madness, always keeping vigil by your bedside. She just received a call and stepped out. Should I call her back? She'd definitely be happy to know you're awake. I shook my head, my voice hoarse and choked. No need. The nurse hearing this said nothing more. After helping change my medication, she politely left. The spacious hospital room suddenly became eerily quiet. I could even hear outside the sound of Lily Harrison on the phone. She who was always composed, only lost control in front of me. Yet at this moment, the voice on the phone carried joy and excitement. Soon after, footsteps gradually faded. Lily Harrison left. I gathered all my strength to get out of bed, then slowly followed, down several floors. I caught sight of Lily Harrison arm in arm with Nathan Reed, walking out together from the south wing. Seeing my figure, Nathan Reed deliberately called out in surprise, "Ethan, didn't expect you were at the hospital too." Hearing this, Lily Harrison looked up. Her eyes met mine standing not far away. Her body immediately stiffened, hurriedly releasing her hold on Nathan Reed. "Ethan, I was getting medicine for you. Accidentally bumped into Nathan. He had low blood sugar and came for a checkup. I just gave him a lift on the way." She stammered her explanation, as if afraid I'd misunderstand. I looked at Nathan Reed's face, only feeling my breathing constrict. I closed my eyes for a moment, only speaking after a long pause. "Mr. Reed, why suddenly come to the hospital, and the south wing at that?" Nathan Reed glanced meaningfully at Lily Harrison, then smiled sweetly. "My girlfriend is planning to have a child with me, but I was worried it might affect the baby's quality, so I deliberately came for a checkup. The doctor said I'm young with excellent quality, full of vitality, believes we'll have a baby soon. When we have a child, I'm planning to set off fireworks across the city to celebrate the crystallization of our love about to arrive," he boasted excitedly, while I just looked at him for a long time before smiling faintly. "Is that so?" Nathan Reed smiled in response, even more smugly. "That's right. Ethan, are you free today? Want to have a meal with me? I'll invite my girlfriend too." Lily Harrison, hearing this, her face suddenly turned ice cold, glancing at Nathan Reed, making him immediately choke on his words. "No need, Ethan isn't free." After speaking, Lily Harrison wrapped her arm around mine, her voice gentle and coaxing. "Ethan, you haven't fully recovered. Don't wander around. He's just a representative, that's all. Don't mind him." Hearing Lily Harrison's contemptuous tone, Nathan Reed's face paled for a moment, finally lowering his head, voice small, tears welling in his eyes as he walked away. "I got too carried away and forgot who I am. I'm not worthy of dining with Mr. Parker." With that, he turned and left in a huff. Lily Harrison's expression changed noticeably, about to quicken her pace to chase after him, but seeing me still calmly watching her, she stopped. After getting the medicine, I was discharged and went home, perhaps because of scolding Nathan Reed earlier. On the way back, Lily Harrison was absent-minded. After getting me home, she used work as an excuse and locked herself in the study, while I had just entered my room, when I received a photo message from Nathan Reed. It was a test report. The partner's name on it was Lily Harrison. Immediately after, a series of provocative messages were sent to Ethan Parker. I know you've discovered it today. The mother of my future child is Lily. Don't think she loves you that much. If she truly loved you, then what is my existence? Do you know how obsessed she is with me? Every year, on your birthday and wedding anniversary, after lulling you to sleep, she always comes to me. We've done it in her Maybach, in the CEO's office, even in our honeymoon suite. There are traces of our lovemaking everywhere. We've tried all 72 positions. They say sex and love are inseparable. Has she ever done that much with you? Looking at those provocative messages, I took a deep breath, suppressing the emotions surging within me. The moment I turned off the phone screen, Lily Harrison embraced me from behind. My darling, what are you looking at? She rested her chin on the hollow of my neck, only seeing a dark phone screen. Nothing at all. I coldly gazed out the window. Right then, fireworks exploded in the sky outside, brilliant to the point of blinding. I suddenly remembered. During the day, Nathan Reed had said, tonight, Lily Harrison would set off fireworks across the city for him. Seeing me staring at the fireworks outside, Lily Harrison's eyes filled with affection. You like watching this? Then let me prepare another fireworks show for you. Even more spectacular than this one, okay? I laughed, but the smile carried bitterness. Lily Harrison, I don't like things that have been used by others, whether it's fireworks or people. Clearly, I was talking about fireworks, yet her heart skipped a beat, inexplicably becoming panicked. Silent for a moment, she hugged me a bit tighter. Then I'll prepare a different surprise for you. I remained silent, just quietly looking into the distance. In the following days, Lily Harrison continuously left home early, acting mysteriously. Even the housekeeper noticed something, smiling as she told me, "Sir, she must be secretly preparing a surprise for you." That's right, CEO Harrison really pampers you to the extreme. While I just listened quietly, showing no expression, until that day, Lily Harrison mysteriously pulled my hand, leading me outside. "Ethan, I'm taking you somewhere. You'll definitely love it." I was about to refuse, when my phone vibrated. A message from Nathan Reed to Ethan Parker. Guess who's more important in her heart now? The very next second, Lily Harrison's phone also vibrated. I only glanced once, and clearly saw the image on her screen. Nathan Reed had sent her a photo. He was wearing gray sweatpants, with a suggestive caption, "Whoever's late won't be waited for." The corner of Lily Harrison's mouth immediately curved up. Seconds later she tucked her phone into her chest. "Ethan, there's a project with problems. I need to handle it urgently. Next time I'll take you to see the surprise, okay?" I looked straight into her eyes, then smiled faintly. That smile made her inexplicably uneasy. The next second I got out of the car, without leaving a single word. After hesitating for just 3 seconds, Lily Harrison's car sped away, never stopping for me. An hour later, Nathan Reed sent me Lily Harrison's messages. "Lily Harrison, I lost again. Who knows, maybe I got pregnant tonight. Tell me, does she want to have my child that badly? She must love me so much." Nathan Reed's voice was full of smugness. I looked at those photos, still didn't reply. I had decided to leave. These things could no longer hurt me. For the next few days, Lily Harrison never came home. I didn't ask either. Meanwhile, Nathan Reed kept sending messages, sometimes pre-cut fruit, sometimes expensive luxury goods, sometimes meals cooked by her own hands. Everything showed how much Lily Harrison loved him. I didn't reply. I was busy cleaning this house, erasing every trace related to me. If I wanted to disappear, then I had to disappear completely. The first day Nathan Reed sent photos. Lily Harrison hand-wrapping dumplings for him. I prepared an incinerator, burned all the photos of me and Lily Harrison together. The second day Nathan Reed sent photos. Lily Harrison kissing him under the sycamore tree. I called workers over to remove all the cherry trees behind the villa, the ones she once pointed to saying we'd plant together. The third day Nathan Reed sent a video clip, a compilation of Lily Harrison's love confessions from his livestream. I dug out over 100 love letters Lily Harrison had written to me. The paper had yellowed with time, but the ink was still clear. I gently stroked the writing, then without hesitation, fed them all into the document shredder. The morning I was to leave, as soon as I opened my eyes, I saw Lily Harrison, who had been missing for days, standing by the bed. She stood there, holding my phone in her hand. Seeing me awake, her expression slightly cold. "Ethan, your phone just received a message saying cancellation successful. What are you canceling?" My heart skipped a beat. I hurriedly grabbed the phone back and turned on the screen. It was a confirmation message for canceling personal information. Fortunately, the phone had a password. Lily Harrison only saw a few words on the screen. I relaxed, casually said, "Nothing much. A social media account got hacked. Felt unsafe, so I recovered it and deleted it." Hearing this, Lily Harrison finally exhaled in relief while I said nothing more. Got out of bed to wash my face in the bathroom. When I came out, I saw Lily Harrison hurriedly leaving the house. I was silent for just 2 seconds, then followed, but stopped as soon as I reached the door, because I saw Nathan Reed standing not far away. He now even dared to casually come to the villa. Not only was I surprised, the one who reacted more violently was Lily Harrison. She walked quickly over, her face cold as she grabbed his hand. "Are you insane? Why did you come here? I told you when Ethan is home, you cannot appear." Hearing her scolding, Nathan Reed's eyes immediately reddened, dejectedly tugging at her clothes. "I can't be away from you, even for a minute. Moreover, I want to be with you and our child." As he spoke, he reached to caress Lily Harrison's belly. She coldly said, "Stop making a scene. I'll have my assistant take you back. I'll come to you in a few days." But Nathan Reed refused to leave, grabbing her hand and acting coquettish. "No need. I don't want to go with the assistant. I want you to come with me." With that, he lowered his head, lifting her face to kiss. Lily Harrison was frowning, about to push away, but after resisting for a few seconds, she pulled him close instead, beginning to kiss passionately. The two stood in the garden, kissing deeper and deeper. Just as her hand slipped under his shirt, things about to spiral out of control. She stopped just in time, pushing him away forcefully. "You should go now." Nathan Reed's eyes filled with desire. He clung tightly, embracing her, whispering something in her ear. Lily Harrison's expression changed. Finally she gave in. "Fine. Today I'll stay with you. Get in the car first. I'll be right there." Nathan Reed got what he wanted, smiling until his eyes narrowed to slits. Got in the car. Only after Lily Harrison went back inside did I suddenly turn around. Not long after, Lily Harrison walked through the door. The first thing she said was, "Ethan, I originally planned to spend the whole day with you, but I just received a call. There's urgent business at the company. I have to go out. Wait for me at home. When I'm done, I'll definitely stay home with you all day, okay?" She anxiously waited for my response, but I only lifted my head to look at her once. Just that one look made her freeze. Since when had her Ethan's eyes lost all their light? Her lips trembled slightly, unconsciously calling my name. "Ethan Parker." She wanted to say something more, but I spoke up, slightly curving my lips, voice very soft. "Then go take care of your business." My voice was as gentle as always, showing no sign of anything unusual. Finally putting her completely at ease, she didn't think twice, turned and left. Soon after, the sound of a car horn came from outside, until she completely disappeared. The smile on my face also vanished entirely. I walked inside, took out the suitcase I'd prepared, looked at this house one last time, then sent Lily Harrison one final message. "Half a month has arrived. The wedding anniversary gift I gave you before. You can open it now." The other side replied almost immediately, "I love you. I'll be back soon. Let's open it together, then." I laughed. "Lily Harrison, you're all alone now. For the rest of your life, you'll only have yourself." I forwarded all of Nathan Reed's messages from the past few days, sent them all to Lily Harrison, then without hesitation removed the SIM card and snapped it in half. Finally pulled my suitcase and left the house. Outside the sunlight was brilliant, the weather absolutely beautiful. From now on, whether heaven or earth, no one will find me. I took my temporary documents and drove to the airport. When the plane took off, everything had ended. When I set foot in France, I had a new identity, the owner of a small seaside inn in France. But at the same time, Lily Harrison was nearly going insane. Time rewinds to a few hours earlier. She unconsciously walked to the back garden of the villa, where cherry trees once grew. Now only empty ground remained. Barely any trace showing trees had ever been there. The workers were still sowing flowers and grass to cover the bare earth. "Who told you to plant these things here? Where are the cherry trees from before?" Lily Harrison asked loudly, in her voice still hidden a thread of tension not easily detected. The workers answered somewhat confused. "Wasn't it Mr. Parker 3 days ago? Who said you ordered the cherry trees cut down?" and burned. You've always indulged, Mr. Parker. So we just followed orders. The workers looked at each other, extremely tense inside. What burned? Lily Harrison couldn't believe it, stepping back several paces, feeling as if struck by lightning, almost unable to stand steady. Do you know where Ethan went? When did he leave the house? Lily Harrison unconsciously licked her parched lips, voice hoarse. The workers all shook their heads. Early this morning, Mr. Parker left with his suitcase. We don't know where he went. Her mind went completely blank. No matter how hard she thought, she couldn't figure out where I could go. My parents had long separated and had their own families. I basically couldn't go to them. She could only place her hope on my friends. Hello, this is Lily Harrison. Is Ethan at your place? What the hell are you talking about? How could Ethan be at my place? Such conversations repeated countless times. She even asked all of Lily Harrison's own friends. No one knew my whereabouts. The feeling of utter despair, continuously drowning her over and over, as if returning to the time without me by her side. I was the person she loved most deeply in this life, almost like flesh and blood in her heart, like being skinned alive, pain penetrating to the core, nearly causing her complete collapse. Suddenly, she thought of something, hurriedly rushed upstairs. In the study, the note saying "open after half a month" came off with a gentle pull, as if finding a glimmer of hope. She reverently lifted that gift box. Perhaps Ethan left something for her inside, wanting her to find me somewhere. Lily Harrison was nearly muttering herself into madness. Layer by layer, the wrapping paper was opened. The box lid was lifted. A divorce agreement with my name on it appeared right before her eyes. No, it can't be. She clutched that divorce agreement tightly, collapsing into the chair, stunned, almost unable to believe what she was seeing. Ethan loves me so much. How could he abandon me? Who switched the gift Ethan left for me? Lily Harrison gritted her teeth, still stubbornly believing. Then she called all the workers in the villa together. Each person was questioned one by one. Who exactly touched the gift box in the desk drawer? Ms. Harrison, we only handle cleaning. Without orders from you or Mr. Parker, we absolutely wouldn't touch anything. That's right. If you don't believe us, you can check the study camera. The truth will be clear immediately. Each worker insisted on their innocence, but Lily Harrison still didn't believe, until the fast-forwarded camera footage played before her. Only then did she accept the truth. Actually, how could she not know? The box in her hands was exactly what I left for her half a month ago. It's just that she was struggling desperately, not daring to face it. In just this brief half hour, the torment in her heart felt like an entire century. Hundreds of inquiries, just hoping for some surprise to occur, telling her that Ethan didn't really want to leave her. But reality was so cruel. Lily Harrison looked at the divorce agreement over and over, looking at each stroke of my signature on the divorce papers, so decisive. I had truly despaired of her, wanted to leave her. But why? She asked herself. The time that had passed, every detail of being with me, was dragged out and chewed over by her. Those seemingly harmless little things from before gradually became clear like transparent water. Perhaps I had long known about her affair. Lily Harrison mocked herself. She once thought she hid it so well, could keep both me and have Nathan Reed beside her. She thought she was careful, believed Nathan Reed was just a passerby, could never be brought before me, would never be discovered by me. Never expected I still knew. Since when exactly? How could I be heartless enough to divorce her, completely disappear from her world? Eyes gradually became wet, vision also blurred in tears. At this moment, Lily Harrison suddenly remembered words I once said when agreeing to marry her. From now on, I'll try to be your good partner, but I absolutely won't accept being deceived. If you deceive me, I will forever disappear from your world. At that time, Lily Harrison confidently thought she would never do anything wrong to me, because she loved me so much. Even less could she deceive me, even wanted to dig out her heart, place it before me for me to trust. But in the end, when did everything change? Was it the constant urging from close friends? Was it the day-to-day tedium of married life? Was it the endless temptations surrounding her? Bit by bit, she had lost her true heart from before. She plunged into the whirlpool, chasing after new thrills, then accepting Nathan Reed's ordinary seduction. All the advice from friends around me I never knew, still devoted to her with single heart. That very environment had made her lost in illusory dreams. She thought so certainly. She thought she could control everything in her hands, but forgot I was never someone who would endure silently. I had witnessed my parents, every pain clearly visible before my eyes, I didn't want to walk the path they had walked, rather separate early, then become a resentful husband like my father. I understood Lily Harrison very well. I knew very clearly, if she knew I wanted to divorce, wanted to leave, she absolutely wouldn't let me go, would even use every method to keep me. So I left everything in America behind, including my identity and past, completely disappeared from the world of Lily Harrison. After understanding everything, Lily Harrison couldn't suppress the unwillingness in her heart. Ethan, it can't be. I can't let go of you. She unconsciously wanted to tear up the divorce agreement in her hands, but suddenly remembered this was perhaps the last thing I left for her. If torn up, not even the final memory would remain. She used her fingers to caress each stroke of my name, eyes full of longing. Ethan, I was wrong. I shouldn't have had another man. I only love you. You can hit me, scold me, anything is fine. Just please don't leave me. I can't live without you. Ethan. Lily Harrison repeated these words of admission over and over, voice hoarse, but the one who needed to hear was no longer there. No matter how much she said, it was useless. That's right, Ethan Parker, I haven't signed yet, so we're not divorced yet, still husband and wife. I will definitely find you. Lily Harrison gritted her teeth, resolutely said, I can't let you go. Lily Harrison's eyes filled with determination. She carefully put away the divorce papers. Fortunately, the phone still had photos of me. At least she could comfort herself. She searched throughout the house, trying to find anything related to me. I was heartless enough to have destroyed everything related to myself in that house. At this moment, Lily Harrison's phone suddenly rang. Nathan Reed calling. Lily, I saw it. Online there's news about that watch being auctioned. Mr. Parker, what are you saying? Lily Harrison was shaken inside. Immediately hung up, not giving Nathan Reed any chance to add fuel to the fire. Assistant Chen, help me check immediately. The watch I once gave Ethan, is it being auctioned? If that's true, no matter the price, must buy it back. A long while later, Assistant Chen called back, hesitating, not knowing what to say. CEO Harrison, that watch was already bought by a foreign collector. We were one step too late. The phone in Lily Harrison's hand fell straight to the ground, shattered completely. The screen broke into pieces, just a little bit late. How did it become like this? I sold it once. How could I bear to sell it a second time? Could it be that in my heart, her love wasn't worth a penny? Eyes vacant, filled with despair, her whole body exuding the aura of defeat and suffering. She hated herself, hated Nathan Reed even more. If there had been no Nathan Reed, would everything have been different? Lily Harrison alone embraced the empty house, left with only loneliness and desolation. Then suddenly, she discovered my SIM card in the trash, hurriedly picked it up and cleaned it, inserted it into her phone, as if doing so meant I was still beside her, could still talk to her. Suddenly the phone lit up, a message sent from a very familiar number. Ethan Parker, Lily loves me the most. You don't think just by selling that watch, you can make her come back, do you? Do you know? Today, we were still tangled together on this bed. Then a photo of a slightly disheveled bed appeared before Lily Harrison. She was nearly furious enough to burst a blood vessel. So it was you. Lily Harrison's voice was ice cold. The aura she emitted made it hard to breathe. Right after, she sent back a line, Nathan Reed, I remember, I already warned you not to let Ethan know about us. Just sent. Nathan Reed read it, only laughed contemptuously, then provocatively called back, Ethan Parker, since when did you learn to pretend like this? Lily Harrison's tone, you imitate quite well too. If I were you, I would have gotten lost long ago. Lily still wants to have my child. Who knows, in the coming time, she might even marry me. By then, the one kicked out without mercy will be you. If you don't want to lose face like that, better make way early. Save yourself unnecessary suffering. Speaking to hear, Nathan Reed grew more and more smug, but the other side of the phone remained silent. Somehow unease rose in his heart. However, he quickly suppressed it. Then continued, Ethan Parker, you're not so desperate that you can't speak, are you? I told you. In Lily's heart, that person is me. She never loved you, just pretending for you to see. The next second, Lily Harrison's voice rang out, completely shattering all of Nathan Reed's smugness. Oh, is that so? What the fuck are you? You dare provoke Ethan? Seems I've been too lenient with you. That's why you got bold, right? What did you tell Ethan that shouldn't have been said? Lily Harrison's voice was cold to the extreme. Each word struck directly at Nathan Reed's heart. It's over. This time he's really done for. Nathan Reed's whole body trembled, almost couldn't hold the phone. Impossible. She said she loved me, maybe even carrying my child. She wouldn't dare do anything. After thinking it through, Nathan Reed immediately regained some confidence, his voice also tinged with pitifulness. Lily, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Mr. Parker scolded me first. I was just reacting. I was wrong. I know my mistake. Please don't be like this, okay? I'm really scared. Nathan Reed mimicked his previous pitiful manner to flatter Lily Harrison, as if he was weak to the extreme. But this time, Lily Harrison had no mood to forgive him anymore. Enough, you don't have to tell the truth. I have my own ways to investigate. Lily Harrison gave him no chance to explain further, decisively hung up. Right after, she had someone seize Nathan Reed's phone. He hadn't had time to delete messages or fabricate evidence. When the phone was taken, opened up, into the messages section, clearly visible. In just half a month, Nathan Reed had sent me countless provocative images and words. She looked at those photos, those filthy words, only felt her vision darken, head as if struck by lightning. During this time, what depraved things had happened between Nathan Reed and her? Just putting herself in Ethan's position, she already felt pain to the point of breathlessness. Lily Harrison didn't dare imagine, during that time, how Ethan had endured. If it were her instead, she would have gone mad long ago. Her face turned deathly pale, pain to the extreme. After who knows how long, she gradually calmed down, face cold as ice, emanating killing intent that made others dare not approach. Extremely dangerous. Nathan Reed was terrified to the extreme. She loves Ethan Parker that much. If she knows everything, what will she do to me? He didn't dare think about it. Then, suddenly, thought of the only way that could save himself. He hurriedly prepared livestream equipment, fixed his makeup and clothes. Nathan Reed tried to make himself look more pitiful. After everything was ready, he began live streaming, crying without sound, looking extremely pitiful. Brothers and sisters, I've been cheated on. My girlfriend has a boyfriend outside. Maybe she'll abandon me for him, but she's carrying my child. How could she treat me like this? Clearly before she loved me so much. How can she be so heartless? In that tearful performance, he succeeded, turning himself into an innocent, deceived young man. Even reversed black and white, blamed all his faults on me. Everything was because of me, while he was the pitiful victim. Everyone, can you help me? I'm really worried. My girlfriend, will she abort the baby? I can do without her, but I don't want to lose this child. My child is my spiritual support. I can't lose that baby. Nathan Reed spoke while crying profusely. In the livestream, tears and snot everywhere. A series of netizens believed him, immediately came to defend him. How can that third party treat you like this? That woman is really nothing. I'm near the streamer's house. I'll come help. Some overly agitated netizens even ran to Nathan Reed's neighborhood to stand up for justice for him. Nathan Reed then sent the address to each person. Not long after, strangers had gathered below his building. Don't be afraid, Nathan Reed. Even if they're rich, wrong is still wrong. We're here. Won't let anyone harm you. Countless people stood blocking in front of Nathan Reed, making him feel very safe. But the very next second, Lily Harrison, along with a team of black-suited bodyguards, stepped out of the car, coldly ordered, "Take away these troublemakers." Immediately, those bodyguards acted, rounded up all those defending Nathan Reed. In less than a minute, the area before him was completely clear. Lily, I'm sorry. I was wrong, but I love you. Because of love, I said things I shouldn't have said. I just want to be with you. Nathan Reed acted pitiful, pressed close to Lily Harrison, clutching her clothes tightly, begging in tears. HMPH, Lily Harrison coldly sneered, grabbed his chin tightly, to the point of leaving, clear finger marks on his face. Whatever you did wrong, you absolutely cannot touch Ethan. I remember warning you countless times. Ethan is my life. Now he's been forced to leave because of you. Then you must pay the price. Lily Harrison coldly flung him away. Nathan Reed staggered back several steps, barely managing to stand steady. How can you treat me like this? I love you. He desperately looked at Lily Harrison, never expecting she could say such heartless words. Ethan Parker is that important to you. Then what about me? What am I in your eyes? You're carrying my child. Don't you even need our child anymore? So many days and nights, you were tangled with me in bed. Clearly you have me in your heart too, don't you? He screamed until his voice was hoarse, but couldn't get even a pitying glance from Lily Harrison. Shut up, Nathan Reed. Remember this clearly. You're nothing but a plaything. What right do you have to compare with Ethan? Lily Harrison's eyes were terrifyingly cold, also carrying contempt. Having your child, you think you're worthy? Let me tell you the truth. After every time I took birth control pills. Lily Harrison waved for the bodyguards to drag him away. Now Nathan Reed truly panicked. He stared wide-eyed at Lily Harrison's stomach, deliberately rushed toward the crowd. Those people would definitely save him. They said they would protect him, would stand up for him. Lily Harrison waved her hand, signaling the two bodyguards to stop. No need to chase. Looking at his desperately struggling figure, Lily Harrison's eyes were ice cold, like looking at a dead man. The next second, Nathan Reed fell into even greater despair. Those who were just agitated had all calmed down by now, all thanks to Lily Harrison's reputation and the Harrison Corporation. News flooded everywhere. Almost no one didn't know about Lily Harrison and Harrison Corporation. Even kids on the street could tell stories about how Lily Harrison pampered Ethan. The love story of Lily Harrison and Ethan had made countless married couples and lovers jealous, even told their children about it. When they saw Lily Harrison with the bodyguard team behind her, they immediately recognized who she was. Just no one expected. The emotional hot boy they'd been following, Nathan Reed, was actually the third party in that love story. Immediately, his image in everyone's hearts completely collapsed. But what angered them more was that Nathan Reed had exploited their sympathy, fabricating stories to turn the legitimate husband, Ethan Parker, into the third party. They couldn't believe they had just trusted him like that, even stood up to protect him, even spoke up for him. Anger gradually rose in everyone's eyes. How could Nathan Reed exploit their kindness like this, and deceive them in circles? Just as he rushed over, trying to cling to Lily Harrison, Nathan Reed was met by the crowd, rushing at him in fury. They charged in, punching and kicking him, filthy curses without restraint, calling him a homewrecker. A kept man was still mild. In their mouths, Nathan Reed's whole family had no good ending. Almost everyone vented their anger for Lily Harrison. When Lily Harrison felt it was enough, she slowly walked over, looked at the bodyguards, signaled to separate the crowd. Lily Harrison used her shoe tip to lift Nathan Reed's chin, coldly ordered, "Apologize to Ethan on all platforms. Delete all accounts. From now on, never let me see your face again." Lily Harrison gave him no chance to argue. Nathan Reed lay flat on the ground, no image left, body covered in bruises. Later, he was taken to the hospital, lying desperately on the hospital bed, still with bodyguards watching, forcing him to record an apology video to me. Not long after, Lily Harrison saw the apology video spreading across the internet. She pulled her lips into a cold smile, but couldn't really smile. What use is an apology? Can it bring Ethan Parker back? Until now, Lily Harrison still hadn't found Ethan. Ethan seemed to have vanished from this world, as if he never existed, if not for the internet, still having traces of his presence. Lily Harrison would even think, maybe Ethan was just her dream. If only the day Ethan left, Lily Harrison hadn't gone to see Nathan Reed off, maybe things wouldn't be this bad. If only she had controlled herself, not been seduced by Nathan Reed. Lily Harrison sat in the bar's private room, drinking bottle after bottle in regret. She couldn't remember how long it had been since she slept peacefully through a night. Ethan's scent in the house grew fainter each day, but she couldn't stay there long. No matter how much she drank, she couldn't get drunk. Instead became more sober enough to realize Ethan was no longer beside her. Lily Harrison hugged the bottle and laughed bitterly. "Ethan, I'm sorry, I shouldn't drink. I know you hate the smell of alcohol on me most. Can you come scold me? As long as you appear before me, I won't drink anymore." Lily Harrison was like an unreasonable child. A few close girlfriends heard she was here, so they called over a group of young, handsome men. "Whoever among you can make CEO Harrison happy won't lack money or glory in the future." 10 young men nodded eagerly. One by one sat down beside Lily Harrison. A scholarly-looking young man sat on Lily Harrison's left, his fingers long like water snakes, creeping into Lily Harrison's clothes. Lily Harrison's face darkened. Without a word, she grabbed the bottle, smashed it straight on his head. Blood immediately gushed out. The young man screamed, but was kicked flying by Lily Harrison. "Who gave you the guts to get near me? Disgusting things, get out of my sight." The men in the room scattered like startled sparrows, immediately dispersed completely. No one dared stay another second. Even being harassed outside was better than getting beaten bloody here, and getting nothing for it. Lily Harrison wearily rubbed her temples, opened another bottle, drinking straight from it. Several close girlfriends looked at each other, collectively sighing. "Lily, what are you doing this for? Nathan Reed was punished for his wrongs, isn't that enough? Do you love Ethan Parker that much? That's right, isn't he just a man? With your status now, what kind of man can't you get? If he left, then let him go. Are you going to cling on forever? You need to let him see clearly. Without him, you still have countless other men, still living well, even better. Only then will he realize and come back. That's right. At worst, find someone who looks like Ethan Parker. Have them learn to be like him, it's all the same." Indifferent, emotionless words of comfort echoed throughout the room. All these years, they witnessed how deeply Lily Harrison loved Ethan, and also felt Lily Harrison wasn't worth it. But when those doubts burst into words, it also meant they began to waver. So many times before, they had been jealous of the love between Lily Harrison and Ethan, also felt envy, because with their rich kid status, they never met any sincere man, no longer knew what true love was. She, Lily Harrison, was the different one among them. Though close friends, they secretly hoped to drag Lily Harrison down, turn her into someone like them. Accepting Nathan Reed meant she had become one of them. They didn't understand why Lily Harrison still hurt, still regretted. It's just a man. What's the big deal? But when Lily Harrison heard those words belittling Ethan, rage erupted. Lily Harrison grabbed the bottle, smashed it at each person one by one, striking without mercy. Anyone who tried to intervene got beaten black and blue by her. Soon, the entire room was littered with bodies. Ethan is my life. If I hear anyone speak nonsense about him again, then be careful of the families behind you. They won't forgive you. Lily Harrison coldly dropped those words. The room instantly fell dead silent. Everyone held their breath. No one dared move. This was the first time they saw Lily Harrison this furious, as if each of them were trembling sparrows. After a while, when Lily Harrison continued drinking, the atmosphere in the room eased slightly. One girl, unwilling to accept it, angrily went out to call the bar manager. "See the man in this photo? Find me people who look like him. The more similar, the better. Bring them here quickly." She pointed at my photo in the phone, coldly ordering, and sent the photo to the manager. This bar had connections with escort services, so arranging men to serve VIP clients wasn't difficult. Not long after, a young man about 50% similar to me knocked on the private room door. "Excuse me, did you call for service?" he said cautiously, pushing the liquor cart in. When the door opened, others in the room showed surprise. He indeed resembled Ethan Parker somewhat, just a bit younger, much more immature. They signaled him to approach Lily Harrison. They smiled confidently, thinking Lily Harrison surely wouldn't refuse this person. "Miss, here's the wine you ordered." The young man stood before Lily Harrison, gently speaking. Lily Harrison slightly raised her head. Just in that moment, she almost believed Ethan had really returned. "Ethan, you're back? You finally came back. I've been looking for you so long. Searched the entire capital but couldn't find you." Lily Harrison rushed to embrace him tightly. A few hot tears fell on his clothes, making him somewhat awkward. But the next second, Lily Harrison immediately sobered. The feeling was wrong. The aura on him wasn't like Ethan at all. He wasn't Lily Harrison's Ethan. Lily Harrison immediately pushed him away, then coldly swept her gaze across everyone in the room, memorizing each face. "I just warned you all." Someone couldn't hold back already. "Then, from now on we're no longer friends. From today forward we're adversaries. No longer friends at all. If not for you all, perhaps I wouldn't have wronged Ethan." Lily Harrison coldly threw those words and turned to leave. Everyone in the room felt like falling into an ice cave. Currently, the Harrison family held immense power. If they offended Lily Harrison, their fate could be very miserable. Everyone looked at each other, all feeling anxious and uneasy. One girl slapped herself hard, regretting the stupid things she just did. Following that, each of them also slapped themselves in turn, feeling regret so deep their insides twisted. Lily Harrison, reeking of alcohol, returned to the cold house, where every photo with Ethan, which Ethan Parker himself had destroyed, some Lily Harrison still had copies of. She printed them out and put them back in their places. Those without any copies were forever lost, clearly trying to restore the house to its former state, but still too different. "Without me, this house lost all life." She stood by the window, only now discovering, from this angle, the entire small garden was clearly visible. So the day I left, Ethan Parker had witnessed Lily Harrison and Nathan Reed kissing with his own eyes. Her heart clenched in pain, hands struggling to press against her chest, gasping for breath. That pain only made her more sober. "Assistant Chen, any news about Ethan?" "Sorry, CEO Harrison, still haven't found him." she hung up. Still the same result. All this time, she sent countless people searching for my whereabouts, but I had erased all identity information. Even the day at the airport. Only used temporary documents. Moreover, bought several plane tickets, flying to different places around the world. The Harrison family, though powerful, was still weak abroad. Finding me was nearly impossible. Once personal information was erased, it also meant I vanished from this world. My marriage to her also ceased to exist. That divorce agreement was just the final gift I left her, to completely sever all ties. How ridiculous. She had to rely on the divorce papers to remember me. She clutched that agreement tightly, as if only that could help her endure. Every day opening it, to look over and over. Ethan, where are you? I truly know I was wrong. I don't ask for your forgiveness, just hope to see you once. Ethan, anyone who hurt you, I made them all pay. Even I myself am suffering torment. Please come see me once, can you? No one knows how long she struggled. Finally, her body couldn't take it anymore. She fainted. As for the families of those former close friends, the Harrison family was no longer lenient as before. News of our breakup spread. Countless people cried out that they no longer believed in love. There had been so many couple fans who loved us. Because of their love, they became loyal customers of the Story Corporation. When the marriage scandal broke, they immediately turned their backs. The Harrison family, Lily Harrison, Story Corporation were all cursed by the public. The ambiguous photos of her and Nathan Reed, along with related rumors, were all released by insiders. Countless people even despised themselves for once shipping the couple Lily Harrison and Ethan Parker. Many took the opportunity to kick her while she was down, racing to curse under the corporation's official account. Story Corporation's stock price continuously plummeted. She was nearly desperate. What exactly must be done to find Ethan Parker? Truly a question without an answer. Suddenly she remembered she could use the internet. No matter where abroad I went, as long as I was still online, as long as Americans appeared, they could still help provide her information. Immediately, she posted a missing person notice online. Anyone who provided accurate information about Ethan Parker's whereabouts after going abroad would receive a reward of $100,000. If they could provide recent photos of me, $300,000 reward. As soon as the notice was released, many netizens still mocked that she had cheated. The corporation's stock would definitely collapse. Still playing this game to salvage losses. Really knows how to market. Yeah, those confessions to Ethan Parker before were probably just promotional stunts. He's really pitiful. Wife cheating yet still having to cooperate in acting. If I could really get the money, I'd want to change my surname to Harrison too. At first, netizens just mocked, but some coveted the reward money, deliberately sent fake information and evidence. Until later, someone actually provided useful clues. When they saw they could really receive money, many netizens began frantically helping. Even I knew about this. Everywhere was filled with people wanting to find my whereabouts, but I wasn't moved at all. Instead, felt annoyed. I had already erased all personal information. Wasn't that enough to prove my determination? I was never one to turn back and eat old grass, and from beginning to end, never intended to forgive. Reading the apologies she posted, I only found it laughable. If she knew she was wrong, then why before could she pretend nothing had happened? Many times I had hoped she could honestly tell me that she had changed her heart, that she had fallen for someone else. That way, we could have parted amicably. But I never expected she could separate body and heart. Her body enjoying Nathan Reed's affection, while her mouth still claimed to love me desperately. Was deceiving me really that fun? Then, I might as well play a game with her too. I deliberately leaked some photos and my whereabouts for people to pass to Lily Harrison. I smiled coldly, carefully calculating the time, having already boarded a plane to another continent beforehand. On the other side, clear photos of me reached Lily Harrison's hands, along with several detailed locations. She was so happy her hands trembled. Ethan, you're going to forgive me, aren't you? Are you waiting for me to come find you? Immediately. She booked the nearest flight to France, then immediately went to the airport. 2 flights took off simultaneously, but their routes and destinations were completely different. Just setting foot in France, Lily Harrison felt a strange familiarity that made her jealous. She had her assistant check her outfit multiple times, confirming nothing was wrong. Composed herself, then quickly went to my homestay. The romantic and gentle sea breeze swept by, Lily Harrison's heart pounded with excitement, even more nervous than when confessing to Ethan before. Would Ethan forgive her? He definitely would, right? After all, we loved each other so much, loved each other for so many years. How could we easily let go? Lily Harrison deceived herself thinking this way. She unconsciously ignored my decisive actions, continuously telling herself, Ethan still loved her very much, just waiting for an apology from her. As long as she sincerely apologized, everything would pass. We could go back to how we were before. Definitely. Lily Harrison bought a bouquet of sunflowers and went to the homestay. The wind chimes outside the door rang with clear tinkling sounds, very pleasant to hear. The homestay was decorated very romantically, as if stepping out from a dream. But Lily Harrison had no mood to appreciate it anymore. If she and I had come here together, surely she could have leisurely admired everything. Lily Harrison nervously knocked on the door. Before the door even opened, she had already thought of what to say to apologize. Sorry, but no matter how much time passed, no one opened the door. Maybe he's sleeping and didn't hear. Lily Harrison muttered to herself, then knocked several more times. Still no one answered. She grew increasingly anxious. Cold sweat began forming on her palms. Waiting forever with no one opening the door. Lily Harrison truly panicked, unconsciously tried pushing the door. Unexpectedly, the door was locked tight. No matter how she pushed, it wouldn't open. On the blackboard beside was written, "Closed today." At first, Lily Harrison thought that sign was to tell her that Ethan Parker was waiting to see her, so deliberately hung the closed sign, not receiving guests. Never expected, it was actually a refusal to meet her. Only at that moment did Lily Harrison understand. Ethan Parker had played with her. Ethan Parker had absolutely no intention of meeting Lily Harrison, simply wanted to use this way to reject Lily Harrison. Everything seemed to be telling her that Ethan Parker wasn't going to forgive her. Lily Harrison looked at that homestay in disbelief. Clearly, before when we were together, we had said we wanted to open a homestay by the seaside, occasionally catching the sea breeze. Just holding each other like that. Just that alone would be happiness. Back then, Lily Harrison knew Ethan liked it, so she had people buy several seaside homestays, domestically, occasionally taking him there to play. Every place we went surprised him. His praises made Lily Harrison's heart incredibly sweet. But who knows since when? We no longer went out together. Lily Harrison reminisced like someone in a daze. Since after she met Nathan Reed, she gradually went out less with me. Never returned to those homestays either. The promises made to Ethan before, many had already been broken by Lily Harrison. Lily Harrison felt increasingly guilty. She hated herself from that time. Clearly she had worked so hard to pursue Ethan Parker. Clearly she knew he lacked security in his heart. Clearly she knew he feared we would become strangers like his parents. Yet Lily Harrison still let herself go. So many temptations before, she could still refuse. Why couldn't she keep it that way forever? Now, she only wished she could drag her past self out and beat her up. If she had held firm to her heart, things wouldn't have come to this. A blonde man, seeing Lily Harrison's special aura, his eyes lit up. It had been long since he'd met an American woman who was both beautiful and had such a special presence. He raised his eyebrows, then habitually flirted. "Want to have a drink with me?" His large hand just touched Lily Harrison's shoulder. She immediately dodged, as if encountering a snake. Her whole body emanated sharp coldness, but that didn't make him give up. Instead, it made him more eager to conquer. He still intended to continue pressing close to Lily Harrison, testing reactions through action. The next second, Lily Harrison had thrown him to the ground, without hesitation, with force as if wanting to break his bones. Only then did he truly become afraid, continuously begging for mercy. "Sorry, I won't dare again. I really won't dare anymore." After who knows how many apologies, his voice had become hoarse. Only then did Lily Harrison come to her senses and let go. "Don't follow me anymore." Lily Harrison only felt her whole body as if stained with filth, extremely uncomfortable. Lily Harrison rented a room at a nearby hotel, poured hot water over herself. But Lily Harrison felt nothing, letting the hot water pour torrentially on her flesh. Her skin turned completely red, as if a layer of skin had been peeled off. She still didn't stop scrubbing her body. "Ethan, I'm not dirty, please don't despise me. I truly know I was wrong. Look, today a man approached me. I refused without hesitation. Please don't leave me." She muttered these agitated words over and over, nearly going insane. The phone on the bed continuously rang. All netizens sending photos and information about me. Under that massive amount of information, Lily Harrison could hardly distinguish what was useful information, what was meaningless. Too many people mixed in, just for the reward money. Though she hired people to help filter information, the workload was still too large. At that point, Lily Harrison began regretting her initial decision, but she had no other choice, besides relying on the collective power of netizens, and me actively revealing my whereabouts. Otherwise, Lily Harrison had almost no way to find me. She sat on the bed, nearly falling into despair. At that moment, several assistants sent different photos. Director Harrison, someone said, Mr. Parker appeared at a church in Berlin. We've sent people there to search. Police are also arriving soon. Receiving this news, hope was rekindled in Lily Harrison. Whether real or fake, she had to try once. She couldn't miss this only ray of hope. The days without Ethan. She could hardly endure a complete day. Ethan was like water and oxygen for her existence, indispensable. That Lily Harrison could hold on until now, was already struggling to the extreme limit. A fish stranded before death must also struggle a bit more. Lily Harrison didn't know how many days she hadn't slept peacefully. Every day, without seeing Ethan, Lily Harrison could only sleep 1 or 2 hours, when her body protested strongly, because she feared missing any information about Ethan. On the flight to that country, Lily Harrison still seized time to handle domestic work. When the plane landed, as Lily Harrison got her luggage, she had no idea that at that very moment I was boarding a plane at this same airport. Just a slight mistiming. We once again missed each other. Lily Harrison hurriedly ran to the area around the church, asked all the nearby hotels, but no one had seen me. After searching for who knows how long, finally, at a hotel on the corner, Lily Harrison heard some news about me. That handsome American man. He checked out today. You're too late. If you had come a few hours earlier, perhaps, you could still have met him. The hotel staff said enthusiastically. Lily Harrison stood frozen in place, just lacking a bit more time and luck. Clearly just a few more hours. She could have seen me again. Could heaven really be so cruel, not even giving me the chance to see Ethan once? After thanking them, Lily Harrison left the hotel in a daze. Wandering in a foreign land, Lily Harrison couldn't find a place to rest. At that moment, Lily Harrison remembered the time before meeting me. Back then, she never thought she'd love anyone to this extent, never even thought about marriage. She thought she'd be devoted to work her whole life. But the moment she met me, she knew she was done for. That fluttering feeling was so unfamiliar. But it was also the first time Lily Harrison understood what happiness was. She tormented herself to the point of madness. If she could do it over, Lily Harrison would definitely hold firm to her heart. But unfortunately, life has no second chances. Lily Harrison stood in the middle of an unfamiliar street, bewildered like a child. Should I continue searching? Of course I must search. But where to start? Hello, sir. I'm the wife of the man in this photo. He's angry with me, so we got separated. I'm looking for him. Could you give me his contact information? Lily Harrison asked earnestly. The hotel staff hesitated for a long time, until Lily Harrison offered a large sum of money. Only then did he break into a bright smile, hurriedly giving Lily Harrison my contact information. Lily Harrison called, but no one ever answered. Ethan must still be on the plane. Lily Harrison comforted herself. To prove her remorse and determination to apologize, Lily Harrison posted a letter of apology online, each word and sentence, clearly writing how she had gone wrong step by step, even writing how she recognized my sincerity, understanding her own mistakes. She was sincere to the extreme. Almost every day she wrote a new letter, just hoping I could read them. Some netizens gradually changed their attitude, from hatred slowly turning to sympathy, even beginning to defend Lily Harrison. But when I saw those letters, I only found them laughable. If I hadn't left, would she have known she was wrong? No, perhaps she would have become even worse. From just Nathan Reed alone, then adding more men, not just cheating once but countless times. I asked myself and answered, why should I forgive? Isn't life now very good? I've achieved dreams I couldn't before. Opening a seaside homestay, raising some pets, occasionally making interesting new friends, sometimes doing nothing at all, just sitting and painting the beautiful scenes I've seen. Since leaving Lily Harrison, I discovered my health improved greatly. During follow-up exams, the doctor even praised how well I took care of myself. I closed my eyes, no longer caring about the online gossip. I knew clearly what I wanted, having struggled so hard to leave. I would never return to that old life again. The plane landed. I had just turned off airplane mode. A familiar phone number appeared before my eyes. A call from Lily Harrison. Without hesitation, I immediately declined and added it to the block list. But just doing that wasn't enough. Lily Harrison was very persistent. Block one number. She'd changed to another to call me. Back when confessing, she had been this persistent too, showing how strong her willpower was. Countless calls came like continuous torture. I wasn't moved even slightly. Only disgust remained in my heart. Her regret now like this. Who exactly was she performing for? I don't know how many calls I'd rejected. Finally, suppressing my anger, I answered, Lily Harrison, we have absolutely nothing to do with each other anymore. I don't love you anymore. The decisive words burst from my mouth, instantly cutting off all apologies from the other end. Lily Harrison panicked into silence, lips trembling as if she'd drunk strong liquor. At that moment, not knowing what to say. Clearly a rejection. But she was so moved she almost cried, because she hadn't heard my voice for so long. Only when seeing photos of me sent by others did she feel she was still alive. Now hearing my voice, she was moved to speechlessness. After a while, Lily Harrison clumsily apologized. Ethan, I was wrong. I was in the wrong. I shouldn't have gotten involved with another man. I won't have Nathan Reed's child. I've already sent him away. Please, can you forgive me? I'll do anything you want. Just please don't abandon me, she begged desperately. But I remained as calm as ever. I smiled gently, slowly said, all right, I forgive you. This unexpected answer nearly made Lily Harrison lose control. Really? She hadn't had time to think carefully about my tone, already hurriedly asking again. I laughed coldly. Isn't this the answer you wanted to hear? I'm not dwelling on the past anymore. I've forgiven you. Are you satisfied now? If you're satisfied, then let's end it here. Even if it's just words of forgiveness. I could say as many as she wanted to hear, but if she wanted to go back to how we were, that was completely impossible. How could a shattered mirror be whole again? Even with glue, it would never be like the beginning. After speaking, I decisively hung up, not giving Lily Harrison more chances to continue apologizing. I once said, if I no longer loved, even if she died before me, I wouldn't care. Only now did Lily Harrison suddenly remember those words. She still wanted to send more messages, but discovered I had blocked her again. Though she'd received forgiveness from my mouth, Lily Harrison's heart felt no relief at all, because she knew too well that wasn't what she wanted. But I still said it, because I truly no longer loved her. She had shattered my heart. For the first time, Lily Harrison recognized this truth so clearly, perhaps from the moment I left. She had recognized it, just still trying to deceive herself, pretending she never discovered it, self-hypnotizing that I still loved her, just waiting for an apology. Lily Harrison hurt to her core, almost unable to see any hope for the future. How could she pull me back? Even she didn't know. Meeting me was already so difficult, let alone begging for forgiveness. My phone number was called to annoyance. I truly couldn't stand it anymore, so I canceled that number entirely. Changed to another one. Afraid Lily Harrison would trace me again, I continued flying to Australia. The world is so vast. Finding one person is like finding a needle in the ocean. Truly not easy at all. When Lily Harrison was preparing to continue searching for me, the domestic company suddenly had problems. Nathan Reed, after being ruined, was nearly insane. Online, everyone cursed him. Even in real life, he was shunned. As long as Nathan Reed appeared, everyone looked at him with disgusted eyes. Unable to find work, almost unable to survive. The luxury items, houses, cars, that Lily Harrison had given him were all mercilessly reclaimed. Money in his account, basically insufficient to maintain his previous luxurious lifestyle. He had truly reached a dead end. Therefore, Nathan Reed made a bold decision. He used his real name to accuse Lily Harrison of tax evasion, embezzling company funds, allied with several families once oppressed by the Harrison family, together counterattacking. Before, to avenge me, Lily Harrison stopped at nothing, oppressing the families of close girlfriends, who had once spoken ill of me, this time being caught with weaknesses. How could they miss the chance for revenge? Nathan Reed didn't care about being used. As long as he could get revenge, he'd dare do anything. He lived so miserably. Why should Lily Harrison live comfortably? Accusations alone weren't enough. He also created a new account, live streaming sob stories and exposés, recounting the entire process between him and Lily Harrison for netizens to hear. In the blink of an eye, Story Corporation had just gradually regained some reputation, once again collapsed in public opinion. Even Lily Harrison's image was seriously damaged. She was forced to return home for investigation, had to temporarily postpone searching for me. Domestic chaos like a boiling pot. The company also revealed several traitors. Story Corporation like snow falling on a freezing day. Many companies were waiting to divide shares from Lily Harrison's hands. Even if Story Corporation could survive this time, it would have to shed a layer of skin. Such a giant monster, just leaking a bit through fingernails, was enough to make other companies grow stronger. Many people were waiting for opportunities. Lily Harrison fell into enemies within and without. For 3 consecutive months without even a good night's sleep, Nathan Reed was taken to the station by Lily Harrison under charges of fabrication and slander. Superiors investigated for a long time, finally discovered Story Corporation indeed had financial loopholes. After being fined $70 million, this matter was considered closed. However, the corporation lost considerable personnel. During investigation, also lost many important collaborations. Truly a major loss. Lily Harrison's grandfather had long stopped interfering in business, retreating to live in seclusion on the mountain. This time was also dragged down the mountain by this matter. Looking at his granddaughter thin to the bone, Grandfather Harrison could only continuously sigh. After the company situation improved slightly, he called Lily Harrison back. The cane struck hard on the floor, echoing deeply, "Kneel." Lily Harrison's face pale, immediately knelt on the ground, her whole person haggard beyond her original appearance. "Lily, how many times have I taught you? Hold firm to your true heart. Live decently. How did you promise me? Now doing things like this?" Grandfather's chest heaved continuously with anger, almost unable to breathe. The cane in his hand struck hard repeatedly on the floor. Lily Harrison lowered her eyes. Voice hoarse, "I was wrong. I wronged Ethan." Seeing this, Grandfather could only continuously shake his head. "Someone, bring the family discipline." A black thorny whip with sharp spikes. Just one lash was enough to tear skin and flesh. The butler held it, swung down hard. Lily Harrison only cried out softly. Blood immediately flowed. Lily Harrison gritted her teeth to endure, but her body was already too weak, only holding on briefly, then immediately collapsed, fainting. You must know, before when Lily Harrison was still a young woman, even beaten with over 10 lashes, she never fainted. Grandfather, seeing this, panicked, immediately called the private doctor to care for her. After being injected with medicine, Lily Harrison finally had a deep sleep. In a daze, Lily Harrison seemed to return to the past, back to the day she proposed to me. "Ethan, Ethan." Lily Harrison called my name unconsciously, cold sweat soaking her pale face, her lips bitten bloody by herself. Who knows how many times Lily Harrison called my name in dreams. Grandfather Harrison's eyes rose with worry. He sighed deeply. The assistant had searched for several days, finally finding my latest contact information. "Ethan, I'm Lily Harrison's grandfather. You surely remember me from your wedding day." I had just finished seeing off guests. Receiving the call was extremely surprising. "What do you need, Grandfather Harrison?" If it's to persuade me to return to Lily Harrison, then no need to say more. It had been a while without Lily Harrison bothering me. I thought she had let go, unexpectedly this time, even dragged out her grandfather. I sneered. Grandfather Harrison's voice weak, but still trying. "Ethan, I know Lily wronged you before, but now she's seriously ill. I'm not begging you to forgive her, just asking you to meet her once. Consider it ending this thread of love. Rest assured, I won't let her bother you anymore. Consider this old man begging you." I on the other end pondered for a long time, finally still firmly refused. "Sorry, I'm living very well now. No intention of returning. Once I return, would I still be able to leave? The Harrison family is so powerful. I'm just an ordinary person. Please let me go." She once loved Nathan Reed. Naturally will also be moved by others. I'm not the only one in her heart, and no one will ever be the only one. She's just obsessed, unwilling to let go. As long as enough time passes, I believe she'll forget me. Having said this much, Grandfather Harrison couldn't force more. Begged what was begged, advised what was advised. If Lily Harrison herself didn't know to repent, making mistakes should bear consequences. All right, I won't advise anymore. If you still have something for her in your heart, then come back to see her once. If not, consider we never spoke today. Grandfather Harrison was helpless, I could only thank him. Thank you, sir. After the call ended, Grandfather Harrison sent another video. It was Lily Harrison unconscious and delirious. I was slightly shocked. Unexpectedly, in just a few short months, she had turned herself into neither human nor ghost. But that no longer concerned me now. There wasn't a trace of heartache left in me. The love we once had was all buried back in America. Therefore, I didn't plan to return. Beside Lily Harrison were many people caring for her, including her grandfather. No need for me to go look at her once. Better not to disturb, otherwise only causing more trouble. Ethan, Lily Harrison startled awake, still calling my name. Grandfather Harrison with a darkened face sat bedside caring for her. Lily, from today forward, focus wholeheartedly on work. Take good care of your body. You're not allowed to search for Ethan Parker anymore. No. Lily Harrison, confused, coughed dryly several times, voice hoarse, then immediately spoke. Why, he's my husband. I haven't signed the divorce papers, meaning we haven't officially divorced. As long as I have enough persistence, as long as I'm sincere, sooner or later, he'll forgive me. He's naturally soft-hearted. Just need to coax him a bit more, he'll definitely forgive. Silence, Grandfather loudly cut off Lily Harrison. Then he took out the recording of his conversation with me, playing it right by Lily Harrison's ear. The clear voice echoed throughout the room, shattering all confidence in Lily Harrison's heart. Even when the recording ended, the room remained deathly silent. After a long while, Lily Harrison kept muttering, "Impossible. That's fake. I must go find Ethan. I must meet him. I must tell him. He's the only one in my life. This whole life I only love him." Lily Harrison disregarded everything, jumped up from bed, yanked out the IV in her hand, dragged her weak body outside. Grandfather didn't stop her. Sure enough, after just a few steps she collapsed to the ground, the wound on her back just showing signs of healing, once again torn open. Bright red blood bloomed like white snowflakes. Lily Harrison gritted her teeth, eyes bloodshot, struggling to support herself step by step forward. But this time she also didn't get far, again fainting. Grandfather shook his head. "You all take her back to bed. Watch her carefully. Let her recuperate properly. Don't allow her outside anymore." With that he hurriedly swallowed several pills. His body also wasn't healthy anymore. Retreating to the mountain in seclusion was also to recuperate. Unexpectedly, at old age, still having to deal with these matters. 3 days later, Lily Harrison's health gradually recovered. Lily Harrison tried to go out once more, but before getting far, was caught by Grandfather's people. "Lily, let it go." Grandfather, wearing patient clothes, face much paler than before. Seeing this, Lily Harrison also fell silent, standing still, no longer fleeing. "Grandfather doesn't have much time left. Don't know how much longer I can be with you. Consider this my final wish. Don't search for Ethan Parker anymore. Let him go, also let yourself go." Hearing this, Lily Harrison lowered her eyes, a vague struggle appearing in them. After a long time, Lily Harrison almost struggled to give an answer. "Yes, I won't search for him anymore." Receiving this answer, as if an obsession in Grandfather's heart was released, his body suddenly collapsed. Lily Harrison sat by his bedside, whispering promises. "Grandfather, from now on I'll take good care of our family business. Won't go see Ethan Parker anymore." After seeing him off on his final journey, Lily Harrison's whole body emanated cold like ice. When Ethan Parker was still beside her, Lily Harrison had never been this cold, even occasionally smiled. But now, Lily Harrison was no different from a working machine. Besides time for health checkups at the hospital, Lily Harrison practically lived in the company. Under Lily Harrison's leadership, the company developed exceptionally. The love story that once made many admire, gradually was forgotten. Only Lily Harrison always wore that wedding ring. Whenever anyone asked, Lily Harrison would smile happily and answer, "I'm married. We love each other very much. He's waiting for me at home. I need to return early." However, Lily Harrison rarely returned to that empty house. Without Ethan, that house was no different from anywhere else. Those who knew thought Lily Harrison had gone mad. Those who didn't thought Lily Harrison was a good wife of the Harrison family. Many men tried to approach Lily Harrison, but she refused them all. To silence everyone, Lily Harrison adopted a talented boy, raising him like her own son. 20 years later, that boy had grown up, capable of handling everything. Lily Harrison handed the entire company to him, went alone to France. Standing before Ethan's homestay, Lily Harrison thought of Grandfather. "Grandfather, I followed your instructions. 20 years without seeing him. Now I also want to fulfill my final wish. Lily Harrison heard the familiar wind chimes. This time the homestay door was open. The small sign beside read, "Open. Welcome to East East." Lily Harrison knocked. "Excuse me. Any rooms available?" Inside the homestay, a young mixed-race girl called inside. "Dad, someone wants to rent a room." When the owner just stepped out, Lily Harrison panicked and turned to flee. She no longer had courage to face me. Ethan Parker had a new family. That new life no longer belonged to her. Lily Harrison bought a small shop nearby, opened a post office, specifically to send letters to her past self, though knowing the recipient would never receive them. But occasionally people still came to write letters. Lily Harrison wrote a letter to her past self. Just a few words: treat him better. Clearly only 2 streets apart. Yet all those years, Lily Harrison never once met me again. Even after Lily Harrison knew that mixed-race girl was my adopted daughter, she never came to see me, only silently watched me from afar a few times, hearing news about me through others' mouths. The end.